welcome again to our channel. It's a trap. It's been a long time that we haven't made any video about carnivorous plants. That's why today I decided at least to make a couple of it. So hopefully you are doing great. This time of the year, it's very hard for all of us because the pandemic is still here, and there's so many cases of common colds and flu. That's why we need to be very careful. We need to avoid sleeping too late at night and eating too much of sweets. That's why I advise you choose what you eat and choose at least the healthy way of living. Anyway, today I'm gonna show you some of the carnivorous plants that we just potted and what's their status now, and is we're doing it for us to have a ready plant that is already established in a pot, so that every time there's someone that wants to avail our plants online on Shopee, at least there is some established plants that already been potted. So I just want to show you some of the plants that we have here. Actually, it's the same, but what the difference now is we are always doing the regular maintenance with these plants. That's why you can notice their color is much better, and for me they are much healthier looking. So they like to be submerged at least every couple of weeks. We submerge them on pure rainwater, and sometimes we mix it with aloe vera gel or aloe vera juice for them to benefit also with those compounds or properties that aloe vera has. So this is I think Lowie X ventricosa, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and they are growing a new feature which is much mature than they have before, and I'm very thankful that they are doing great with this kind of environment, because they came from the shaded area of our growing area, but now they are on full sunlight, and they like it here in this much sunny place, because their roots is already established. That's what I'm want to share with you today. For Nepenthes, I noticed that when you first acquired those beautiful plants, you need to give them time for them to establish their new root system and acclimate to their new environment. If you get it from indoor environment, then just like I have here, I grow them now in the outdoor environment, and without any cover or any dome setup, and they are on the same humidity with my Venus flytrap. So at first you will notice that the feature will be much faster to dry, but as it goes on, new leaves will grow in your Nepenthes, and they will have a very beautiful feature set again. So in short, when you get your Nepenthes, make sure to give them time to acclimate. Give them time to grow, for them to grow a new complex root system. When you successfully done that, you can decide if you want to put them on the more direct sunlight, so that they will produce much vibrant color. Actually, when all of my Nepenthes is on the shaded area, most of their leaves is all green, but later today you will notice that their feature will be more reddish. Actually, some of the Nepenthes they have a pure red leaf, and and also red features. And for the Venus flytrap, most of them are already submerged on pure rainwater. And just yesterday or 2 days ago, we are started to propagate them again. So same method. We use the lead sphagnum moss to cover their rhizome area. And as you can see, that's the alien. You will notice that they have red coloration or orange coloration now than before, because before they are all green, but now because they are on direct sunlight, they already acclimate or used to it. That's why their coloration become much beautiful. Actually, this is the first time that I saw my alien Venus flytrap to turn that color. And their text, their coloration is really healthy, not burning, but they are already used to the environment. And this is the cockledge, and in the other side there is the marine monster, that they always grow very fast than compared to the other red cultivar. So this is I think the DCXL, if I'm not mistaken, and on the other side there's a B52. They are not on their most beautiful form now, but still they are multiplying, and soon enough when they produce the new sets of traps, they will produce very beautiful traps again. So some of them are on dormancy, just like in this picture or video, but still they are vigorously growing. And actually I don't have time to plant all of them today or this season, because I have still I have some side hustle to take care of. And this is the raptor, Venus flytrap raptor, that we propagated from other video. As you can see, they produce new plantlets and they're doing great. And yes, this is the Nepenthes area. I will show you some of the propagation that we did, but first here are the beautiful live sphagnum moss. If you can see, beside the blue tray there is a light green tray there. It arrived from 10 days long shipping. When the Super Typhoon Odette came, all the shipping was delayed and affected. And before I received it back from the courier, it took them more than around 10 days or 2 weeks before it was returned to us. When it arrived, it's all green, all white. That's why, but I'm not too nervous to acclimate them again, because there's a higher chance for them to survive, because they're already on propagation tray that they're already aligned properly. So I just need to put them on the shaded area and mist them daily, regularly. And just maybe after a week they produce again the deep green coloration. And this is the Edwardiana that we acquired from last time. They're already producing new features and leaves. And this is the Cephalotus big boy. They also produce new growth. Most are non-carnivorous leaf and green featured Cephalotus, but still it's a good thing that this Cephalotus grown properly here in the outdoor environment, because it used to grow on indoor environment with intense lighting. So this is the basals that I took from the mother plant of X-Gaia and some of the Nepenthes here that produce their basals. Most of them are doing good. Some are still recovering, because some of the basals are not that healthy, but still I think I'm more than 100% positive that they will grow after some time, is that we will acclimate them here and let them grow by themselves. Even the feature is all brown, but the leaves is still green. I'm still positive that they will grow here in this kind of environment. So as you can see, the features are all brown, but the leaves are still green. That's why fingers crossed they will recover after a few months, and maybe next year we will have a new beautiful mother plant of Ampullaria. So this also some basil cuttings. They are all brown feature, but they have the green leaves. That's why still they are good here. The only thing when for the Nepenthes, I learned that we need to avoid overwatering. That's why from I think 2 weeks, a week ago, exactly 2 weeks ago, we let them stay 3 days straight without watering them because we left them 3 days without watering, and still they're alive when we came back. So this one I still have a green coloration of the leaves. That's why I'm still comfortable that it will still survive, and I will give you update after some time. So this one also the same issue. There is a dead features but green leaves. That's why this one is much better looking. So I'm very new on Nepenthes, but happy to propagate them because I'm very afraid before that I can't grow here Nepenthes. But when I saw that I can grow Nepenthes here, like Edward Chana and other hybrids, I am now comfortable, I think, to propagate them, and hopefully after some times we'll have new sets of seed grown Nepenthes here, because as you can see we have I think 4 trays of seed that we planted. The seeds that already germinated is Truncata and Meriliana, if I'm not mistaken. And we also planted another 3 species of Nepenthes here, 3 seeds: the Nepenthes raha, Nepenthes lowi, and Nepenthes epithiata. And here are our Helianthemporas, and they're doing great. I also propagated some Helianthemora, but some of them survived, and one at least didn't make it. But I'm still hoping maybe it has a very good rhizome, maybe it will produce new growth. If not, it's okay. It's part of the part of life that some survived and some didn't. But still, we have a lot of Helianthemora minor here, and soon I think maybe this week I will release some outdoor growth Helianthemora minor and Helianthemora nutans, and some of juvenile Helianthemora fulcera. But I want to make sure first that I will have mother plants to remain here on our growing area, so that we can still propagate some of them when we sell some of those propagation of Helianthemora. Here I just want to show you some of the Pinicula that we propagated. They are growing on much lower humidity here than before, because before they are on the shaded area, but now they are, as you can see, it's sunny here, and air is really, there is a good amount of air air here or airflow here. So I just want to show you here that there is Nepenthes that has all red leaf, and some are green leaf, and some are the combinations, and some here is the propagation of Adelaide and Piliformis. And we always give freebies of Adelaide and Piliformis now when someone is purchasing on our Facebook page or on our Shopee account. For your information also, we're giving free Venus flytrap in every purchase of any plants here in our Shopee page. Like for example, if you purchase Sinagtala or let's say cultivar like Alien, Venus flytrap, we are giving you a chance to have another cultivar of your choice, but it's the size will be a little bit smaller, medium size or small size Venus flytrap, plus Piliformis or Sagius. Sometimes we also giving Pinicola as freebies if your place is ideal to ship it, because if your place is too far, it's better if you get Venus flytrap as freebies. So these are some of the Nepenthes that we have here and introduced too much intense lighting and lower humidity, and they're doing great. When the root system is already established, you can expect that you can acclimate them on much intense light or intense direct sunlight plus lower humidity, and they will gladly live on that area and survive. These plants is they're growing very fast, but accidentally the wind cut one of those healthy leaves, as you can see on that lower sides. It was cut 2 weeks ago, but still they're green because some of the part are still attached on the plant. But still, they are surviving. They're producing much resilient leaves. That's why even the air here is very strong. They're still adapting to the new environment. So we have here some of the Nepenthes. This is I think Viking Mirabilis cross, and they're doing great. If you want some of these plants, just maybe comment or message me on Shopee or Facebook. I'm releasing some of the mother plants that I have to have more. I want to have a budget for my new project. I want to make a highland setup downstairs, because I want to see if there's a difference if I will put them on the highland setup or just here on the low humidity environment, because maybe I'm missing some I'm missing some part of growing some of the highlands on the highland environment. Maybe I can grow them much faster and much beautiful. As you can see, it's one of the most beautiful clone that I have. It's really deep red coloration and they're very shiny. Anyway guys, I hope you like the video. I will try to make another video after this, and hopefully I can make a regular video again every week. Thank you again for watching this video. I hope I shared something today, and see you on the next video. And just leave some of your comments, and I'm more than happy to read it and answer what's your increase. Okay, so yes, bye bye.